Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So all the returning friends and family, you already know is peace and blessings. Apologies for the brief 5-minute delay. I was having a problem with my phone for some reason. Cell phone tower went out. But I think everything back to normal now. So um first things first, hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully everybody is motivated, ready for the day. We almost to the weekend. Um, Hopefully everybody is getting through the day, keeping themselves hydrated. You know, just keeping yourself in good forms today. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday morning for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Shout outs to D Truth and shout outs to Cage for popping in. If you missed it, you catch the replay. And I appreciate everybody who popped in on the backup last night for the music. I went a little bit later than expected, but we still rocked out for over 2 hours. I was supposed to do an open panel last night, but I had too much traffic going on while I was at work, so I just said I'll do it tonight, definitely. Um, just chiming in with the people. Jay Quill, what's going on, my guy? Susan, what's going on, baby? Hey, John, what's going on? I'm having a blessed one. Every day that I'm able to wake up and I ain't locked up, I'm blessed. Just trying to get the morning started to a degree. Um, Seen a few things. Actually, I should have saved that Dawn story. That's my fault. I should have saved that story. Rod, this was going on, baby. Um, I forgot which state it was, so don't. I might have to look it up again. But one of these states actually passed something that we was kind of talking about a while back. Um, they talked about now it's mandatory that all you fellas, and I want the fellas to hear that, not just in that state, but all around the world. At some point, I think they're going to do that. Fellas, if you still unsure if the child is yours, whether you still with her or not, one state in particular already done passed it. Now you have to have a mandatory DNA test before anything, because now they starting to see what it is. They see what it is right now. They see that some of these women, shoot, I'm gonna say half of the women, not all of them, but half of the women are notorious for doing things along that nature, claiming that the child is these people's, and then come to find out they not. So you're not thinking. Again, you got people who, before you even sign that birth certificate, that's the main thing you are supposed to do. That's at least the way I thought it went back in the days. Let me make sure this is mine before I go any step further. Um, and I think they doing that because there's been a couple stories recently that popped in. One story that popped in was the Jamaican husband killed his wife. Well, he beheaded her after he found out all 6 of the kids that he was quote unquote raising ain't even his. My bad, y'all. Shouts to the plug already. It threw me off because it would cause a line right now. It would cause a specific line because some people felt he shouldn't have went that far, but then others are saying, it's not well deserved, but it happens. Think about it. I'm married to you. We got all these kids together. Oh, I think we got all these kids together. You already hounded me at my job for child support, so on and so forth, knowing that we are still married. Embarrassing them, so on and so forth. Now, most Jamaicans, they ain't cutting their dreads for nothing. But if they do cut their dreads, best believe something is going down. Believe that. That part I know. Even the quote-unquote Rastafaris, they cut their dreads. Oh, that's a problem. You know, and it's crazy because that's a prime example of, despite that they was married and everything else, that's a prime example of just irresponsibility and negligence, because you are leading the person to think that these is his kids, and you so fiend out for some sort of support. And then look what you do. You did so much only to lose your life. And I'm sorry, may she rest in peace. I'm not trying to dig or even, I'm just giving my view and opinion on it. I believe if things would have been well, if she would have just told him the truth from Jump Street, I don't think it would have went this far. Especially when there's 6 kids involved. I'm sorry. Like, that's the saddest part about it. You know, because it shouldn't have to be like that. But this is what happens again. Some of you women have to be careful, number one, of who you laying up with again. Not even just laying up with, who you decide to get married to. If you have things from your past that you feel need to be discussed, especially if you dealing with somebody you don't know how they could react, you might as well tell them then wait down the line. I'm sorry, because that right there didn't make sense. 6 kids, y'all married for how long, and none of them kids is yours? You don't know how some of these men are going to react, man. Oh no, don't, yo, Riders. The next time you do that, just I'll pop in on that. I'm telling you, I'll be trying to catch everybody's shit, man. So the next time you got something like that, I'll hop in on it. Because again, just think about that. She didn't even have to lose her life. She didn't even have to go but so far. See, again, you have to be mindful of who you choosing again before you even lay up. But I'm gonna tell you fellas again, it might be going around from state to state soon. We'll see how this pans out. But already one state said, yeah, they approved it. So now it's going to be mandatory DNA testing before you even sign a birth certificate, which should be good for some of you men out here, because some of you men just be wilding anyway and don't be caring. But you got those who really do care and want to make sure that this is what it is before they take that necessary responsibility. Because again, I refuse to sit here and take care of somebody else's kid. Not trying to even sound funny. Not every man thinks the same. Like, it's difference if you mine. You mine, all right. If I adopted you, difference, yeah, then you mine. But even still, I'm not taking care of somebody else's kid and they could possibly be taking care of their own, or even being involved in their own kid's life. East Dad, what's going on, my guy? You know, some people will say, oh, it takes a real man to, yeah, but it takes a real man to be responsible too. It don't just take a real man to take care of somebody else's kid. It take a real man to take care of his own. If you ain't gonna take care of your own, then you not saying much of nothing. You're not a man. Same thing I can say with women. It take a real woman to actually raise her kids, not just somebody else's. It take a real woman to raise her own. But see, it shouldn't have to be that way anyway, because just be real with each other. Like I said a couple lives back, if y'all would come to the table and just be real with each other and say what you want, what you don't want, and just be honest with somebody from Jump Street about specific things you need to be honest about, especially if those could be either deal breakers or somewhere down the line where it messes up a relationship, bring it to the forefront. Give that person the opportunity to decide what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. Frugal Mama, what's going on, baby? Like it used to be a thing I see back in the day. I don't know if it's still going on. It might still be going on to some degree. You got some people who are still, they'll meet somebody and instead of telling them the truth about they got kids or whatever, they just lie, keep it quiet. That's a form of not fucking keeping it real with you. That's a real problem. That still was a real problem. I remember hearing stories back in the day, especially from the older folks, back in their days when they was in their prime. How you doing? And some of them used to say the same thing. Damn, I would have messed with Shorty, but the fact that she lied about not having kids, or the fact that she lied about having a kid, that threw me off. See, that's what I'm saying, and vice versa. The same way with men lying about not having kids. Can't do that, man. It's time for everybody to start being more responsible. But then again, we know that's not always going to be the case. But I can give a fair service announcement, though. If you think you might be in that situation, you're not sure if that kid is yours, you got to make sure you're taking that date. That mandatory. You're going to have to do it at some point. And I've always felt to a degree it needs to be that way. Because unless you really locked and loaded and you know who the hell you dealing with, there's always going to be a small window of opportunity for some people. I've seen it. The one thing that needs to be done is taking accountability for your actions. Every little lie, every little time you hide something, you might as well just take accountability for it. You do not want a situation like that where you could possibly lose your life because you wasn't being real and honest with somebody. Again, take the time out to know who you vetting or who you putting seeds in. And I'm speaking to the fellas again. Be mindful of who you planting seeds in, bro. And if you ain't gonna listen, guess what? You don't know for sure if your state or even wherever you at might end up doing mandatory DNA testing. So guess what? At some point, you're gonna have to learn to be safe now. It's crazy, man. I was looking at that story and I kind of felt in the middle of that. Like I felt in the middle only because I'm like, damn, I feel, that's a loss of life. But I feel for him too because that's a loss of most of his life. I'm thinking my queen, my kids, everything is intact, and it's not even that. That's what I'm saying. Like it seemed like the last couple of days, there've been some men taking some blows to a degree. It's been some women taking blows too, but it's crazy how it's looking for the men. Like as far as these men are literally hurt, like their whole life got turned upside down. This is what I'm saying. You have to be mindful of what you're doing out there. But guess what? For those who want to be irresponsible and just want to do certain things, at certain points, they definitely gonna make sure. Wait a minute, you can't just do that just yet. Make sure this is yours before you be stupid. Now, you still decide to do all that extra stuff after everything is said and done, and that's on you. But other than that, though, you gotta be smart in what you're doing. You still supposed to stay protected. Like I said, unless you plan on building with somebody and it's gonna be for life, keep yourself strapped. And I'm not even promoting certain things. I feel everybody should just. Yeah. I felt old school for a minute. My bad. I had to shake my body off real quick. But I've always believed the safest sex was no sex at all, especially if you're not fully prepared, ready, or you're not mindful, knowledgeable in what you know. Paranormal, what's going on, baby? But in that same token, if you are going to make that decision and do whatever it is, then guess what? You need to be safe. Liz, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. For those who might have just been tuning in, I was speaking about a story I read up on yesterday. But it's crazy again because when you think about situations like that, that could have been avoided in so many different parameters. But again, it does start with self accountability. You've had situations where even if the people didn't lose their life, even if they didn't lose their life, they still refuse to take accountability on something that they did. Marianne, what's going on, baby? You got to be accountable for the things that you're doing. You're out here moving fast. You better make sure you're moving safe as well. And if you ain't doing that, you don't need to be doing nothing. You need to just enjoy life. Focus on the most important things. I think that's what's really needed right now. James, what's going on, my guy? Hope all is well with you, my guy. Glad that you're back home, my guy. Shit, sweet. Definitely prayers to those who need it, though. You know, those who need it on the health tip and those that need it who might have lost family recently. You know, definitely healing prayers. And I'm sorry that I can say it stuck down the middle with me because again, I felt yeah she didn't have to lose her life, but then again, you can't tell somebody how to react. You can't tell somebody who just had their world turned upside down how to really react. Oh, you already know he's dad appreciate you. You know, and this is my thing again. Like, you can't tell somebody or dictate to somebody how to feel, especially when they got a wave of emotions that just set in. You know, I think that's the thing again. You don't know how anybody's going to take things or react to things. So, in that same token, you need to just keep it real with them. Cruising, what's going on, baby? I think that's crazy, though. I mean, you know, again, um, lady got beheaded by her Jamaican husband, but he comes to find that the reason I think it all went down like that, not just the constant embarrassment and harassment of him at his job, worrying about support for the kids, but just for the fact that he found out that all six of those kids wasn't even his to begin with. So just imagine you with somebody this long, and see some people would try to say, "Oh, but it shouldn't matter. They was together for." Listen, you can't tell that to somebody. If somebody think they building something organically and they come to find out it's artificial and fake, what you think is going to happen? They not going to like it, and they going to either make a change for the good or they going to make a change for the bad. The main people I feel for is the kids because again, your mom's is gone, but then again, y'all might not even know who y'all real father is. And then I feel bad for the dude because he just did all of that, but he just lost basically all his senses. Telling you, when some people are telling you certain things, you need to listen to signals and you need to really like adjust to something because you don't know what could happen. You know, and in that situation, that's why I say I'm like stuck down the middle because I feel for both. Sorry, I do. I feel for both of them because no real man, especially if he is working, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and I'm still paying support on top of the fact that I'm still living with you and all of that. Nah, like something wrong here. Something wrong here. That's why I said I feel like that one state that just they just actually approved mandatory DNA testing before you even sign that birth certificate. Yes, that's the smartest thing to put out because again, look how many people had their lives somewhat ruined because they signed the birth certificate thinking it was their kids and come to find out it wasn't. BMF, what's going on, my guy? It's time to like really stand on specific principles in life. Like seriously. Like you got to start standing on specific principles. There's no way you're gonna tell me you feel comfortable leading somebody on or leading somebody down the road, and then once you mess up their world, you not trying to take accountability for anything. And I'm stuck with that because again, I do feel that's a good thing too. It's like it was 2 in 1 story because after that story, they literally was talking about they was literally talking about the mandatory DNA testing, which I feel is definitely going to be beneficial. To some, it's not going to be beneficial because some people just already, if they already know it's their kids and there's no doubt in their minds their kids, then I feel that's going to be the only thing about it. Now, unless they know unless they know you been here as far as I don't know how that's going to work though, because I was about to just ask that question too. Like, if you saying mandatory DNA testing, what if I know for a fact, prime example, I'm married, I got kids with this woman, and I decide to have another one with her? I shouldn't have to take that test. I honestly feel I should. That's the only thing about it. But then again, that's good for those who might be young and thinking that these kids, because you got young boys that's getting caught up too in that same scam to a degree. They thinking that these are their kids, and then come to find out they not. And then when some of them do find out, some of them still try to go out for the gusto, like, nah, it's still my kids. Nah, you wasting your time to a degree, bro. Once something is not organic the way it's supposed to be, you got to move on. It's almost the same way with love and anything else. If it's not organic, you got to move on from it and take a lesson from that too. But I'm telling you, that's something to think about. And for those who might end up catching it, we did talk about that though a while back. So it's not like it wasn't being thought about. We did speak about that. And I did feel that way anyway. It should be. Because you got too many people, especially gullible people, that get caught out there like that. No need for that. And my thing is, it should have always been a conscious effort and a conscious decision to just be real with somebody, especially if you know they digging you or you digging them, or it's both ways. You might as well be honest and tell the truth. The minute you decide you're not going to tell the truth, then that already signals right there that you're not ready for any type of relationship. You just ready for headaches and hassles. And yeah, life is too precious for all of that. So, um, couple things I'm gonna touch on tonight. I'm just giving y'all previews, but I definitely remind myself which state it was, but they already passed it. So it might be a matter of time, in my opinion, before they start implementing it in other states. And some of them states definitely need it because we have too many issues where we got too many people getting pinned on with kids and it's not their kids. And vice versa. We got too many people being deadbeats, not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So in that instance, it's time to start like believing in yourself and start, bringing back that moral conscience. Bring it back when it's needed. It's not saying that you can't be yourself, but in that same token, have some respect and some decency. It's really about it. And I seen another thing recently. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna talk about tonight. Um, but I am gonna bring a brief history on it. So apparently, I don't know if that's an old video or that's a new video. It looked like it's going viral. Two women talking about they was shooting out. They was going to have an old fashioned shootout, and they actually had an old fashioned shootout in particular. But the way it looked, it didn't look too good. It honestly looked like, man, listen, y'all wasn't even shooting at each other. It looked like y'all both were shooting at the ground, running from each other. I don't know. It's crazy out here, man. You got people that think this the wild, wild west. You want to just have random shootouts over disputes that's not even that serious. This is what I'm talking about preservation of life. Now, if y'all have both hurt each other, if y'all both would have shot each other, y'all both would have been dead. And for what? Because of a petty argument, a petty discretion. Like, what's going on, man? Like, what's really going on in the world today? That's the question that's really needing to be asked. What's going on, man? How much built up tension is going through the minds of most people? Like, it seemed like almost everybody's making an emotional, rational decision. Come on now. What's more important? Your freedom or your reputation? Question to ask. What's more important, your freedom or your reputation? That's what need to be asked. That's crazy. You want to have wild shootouts, then you're not even shooting at each other. You're shooting away from each other, and you can possibly hit anybody outside. You could have hit innocent victims. You could have ricocheted bullets into other people's houses. Y'all don't be thinking, yo, y'all playing with fire for real, and I'm telling you, you will get burned. Let's see if I can refine that clip though, cause that ain't make no sense. I just looked and you can hear that's actual. It sound like little actual. Nah, y'all bugging. Cause imagine if y'all had hit somebody for real. Like this don't make sense with y'all. Again, most of y'all quick to go with the guns. Now I'm saying it on both angles, the men and the women. Y'all quick to go to the damn guns instead of go to the hands. And if you already went to the hands, look at it. I'd rather fight you every day than have to worry about killing you and losing my life. Fuck out of here. Really time to wake up and grow up, man. Stop making emotional decisions and stop taking emotional roads that you don't need to make. Like, as a parent, that some of y'all really don't feel that life is precious one way or another. Uncle Al, what's going on, my guy? Seeing stuff like that will stir you up because, again, it's like, what are y'all thinking about? I don't care how angry I could be with somebody. I'm not going to go to the route of wanting to kill you. If I got to kill you, then that means you did something well beyond the lines and it's a justifiable one. You did anything that I know for a fact by law and land, you are supposed to go and is considered the righteous kill, then yeah, I'm going to do that. Other than that, I'm not doing all that extra stuff. I'm not going through it for what? You know, waste my life for what? But that's just me though. But that's just should be a general question. Like I said, we'll definitely have a little open panel tonight. Definitely. Um, there's a couple things that's gonna be put on the table today because you know you gotta come at it like that. Sorry, you have to look beyond just yourselves again and think about the bigger picture. Wasted of life when you could have been both putting something together. Could have been a part of that future fight as far as putting markets, putting in new markets for employment and all that other stuff. Um, you're bugging. Sorry, like it's not that serious. I think that's a problem now. You know, we don't respect each other enough. We don't respect each other to the point of I don't have to take your life. We can't even respect each other enough to just say, you know what, if we can't get together on anything, even if we can't, we don't need to be around each other. And if we have to be around each other, we just don't even pay attention to each other. That's it. That was the old method of doing things. I don't watch situations where it looked like it could have went left and it didn't. Why? Because nobody was focused on nothing. The main thing to remember sometimes is stay away from all the instigators because those be the ones that amp up everything. And if you notice instigators, then guess what? You need to knock out the instigators and then knock out everything else around it because you already know where it's going. You know, and this is the saddest thing about it all. You know, I don't. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Because it threw me off. The fact that it was two females having a shootout and then they not even shooting at each other. They just shooting wildly. Again, this is how people get hit. This is how innocents die. This is how innocents get hurt. People be paralyzed for life. Like, you're bugging. If you got an issue with somebody, y'all might as well just get it in the ring or get it in the square dirt, whatever. It don't matter. There's no need for y'all to continuously keep going to a point of trying to take somebody's life. It's not worth it. Say that again, it ain't worth it. You got the game messed up and confused if you think that is the way to grow. No, Now you messing up your life when you could be possibly growing something. Or even still, you could be possibly making changes in your life. You gonna let your emotions become your dire consequences? For what? Where's the sense and where's the logic in that? Oh wait, because I think there is no logic to that. It shouldn't have to be a logic. It should just be a straight respect code. If I don't like you, I don't have to be around you, and I don't have to harm you. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to do none of that. Period. Just leave me be, and I'm gonna leave you be. And even if I felt a type of danger, I'm still gonna go by the old code. You either gonna put this gun down and get your ass whooped, or you gonna put this gun down and get your ass whooped. Those are the only options I'm giving you. And if you ain't gonna even respect that, then I know what to do with you. It's just that simple. You know, some people just be doing way too much though. And that's what I'm saying. And it starts off like that. It's even to a point where you got some grown men and grown women well over their 40s and 50s acting the way they act. You know, so again, people need to start taking accountability for the things they're doing. And even if you have issues with people, settle it the old-fashioned way. You can't settle it with words, and you settle it right there in the streets. And that's it. Everybody at least go back home to their family. Again, I've always felt the way you should be leaving this earth is if the man upstairs calls for you. But other than that, I know it's not the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be chiming in on that again tonight because there's a couple things. I'm gonna definitely be on my yeah, my scalp hurt, y'all. But it just goes to show you, like, you look around and you see what's going on, and you analyzing everything. You know, you analyze everything around you because this is where you get clear insight, day in and day out. And I believe that once some of y'all find a way to just really find a spiritual happiness, I think some of this stuff could start dying down some. And again, it is a sense of pride that messes things up too. So, you know, when people feel, oh, if I don't do this, then I ain't get my get back. If you said something to me, hey, you just said something to me. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. Especially if it's past tense. I done moved on. I done already been like 20 steps ahead on something else. And you still talking about that? Yeah, keep on doing that. I'm one of those people. So, and all in all, though, it's just about a way, period, of just presenting yourself. Do not have to present yourself like you have to be a feral animal. Some of y'all moving like that. I'm sorry, because the things you say and do right now is animalistic. Sorry, it is. And some of y'all moving wild even while you know you got kids. Again, you are supposed to be showing them the benefit. And you supposed to be trying to make sure that they're growing into something grand. But you can't do that if you messing yourself up in one more than one way. How you supposed to be able to do something for your legacy before it's your time if you getting taken out before your time? You gotta think. Stop being so emotional and careless and just start thinking again. In the long run, the way you doing things is almost like you are setting a bad example for things to come in the future. You want to basically tell these kids, or you want to tell these youth coming in that this is the way you settle all disputes is just get a gun. No. And I can say this because I'm saying this from experience. There's a lot of you that I know for a fact can't take the simplest punch. So I know you can't take no ass whooping. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You're gonna have those who know how to maneuver. You're gonna have those who know how to do whatever. And guess what? It is what it is at the end of the day. But I don't gotta necessarily go to that links just to prove a point to somebody. No, get out that pride again. Shoot, you're gonna win them fights. You're gonna lose some fights. You might have some fights where it's a tie. You're gonna have then, and I've seen this. You've had people where you thought it was gonna be a one-sided victory. Nah, it was an even fight down the line, even down to boxing. So again, if that's the case, y'all got so much aggression, so much whatever. You either take it in the boxing ring, the UFC ring, or really just take it to the streets. No holds barred. So the better man wins. But I don't necessarily mean I gotta take your life just to win that fight neither. You know, but yeah, we need to see a little bit better. Things that are just being presented, and then that's what I'm saying. Some of these things we come across, we shouldn't necessarily have to. Some people need to learn to just respect each other's not just privacy, but just sometimes keep yourself out of situations that you don't need to be in. It's really about it. One of those people, I'm one of those. I care, but I don't care. If it's not nothing constructive really that I want to hear, I'll tune all the way out. I did that more than a few times. I literally sat here when people were trying to tell me certain things that I knew for a fact wasn't nothing constructive. Yeah, it's zoned out. I heard you, but I didn't hear you. I do that. So I know what to really be aware of. I think that's a rare talent for some. I don't have to give energy where it's not needed. And I don't have to go outside of my parameters. Again, I don't let my emotions dictate anything. I let my logic dictate anything. So my logic is telling me to build this and build it this way. That's what I'm gonna do. Follow it. My emotions telling me I should. Nah, I'm not going. I'm not even going with them. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, I don't even sound like you. Look, come on, let's try this again. But I know it's not. It's not going to be walking around the park for some. But I think change is where it's needed. I would even promote that, man. For real, stop all that gun violence and start fighting again. I'd rather y'all fight every day than have to shoot and stab just to. Nah, it's not. It's not worth it. Math, what's going on, baby? I had to give her a shout out real quick in case she do pop up out of nowhere. Early shout outs. Craig, what's going on, my guy? No, I'm catching up with the chat though. Um, yeah, just something to think about. You know, so the cost of your reputation is your freedom. That's what you're saying. Or just moving down a silly path that you really don't need to. Basically what you're saying on and on, but guess what? That's not the way it should be, and that's not the way you should be thinking. You gotta again think about the bigger picture. Some of y'all actually have already a legacy being left to a degree. And in order to fulfill that legacy, you still have to be here until it's really time for you to go. If you haven't done so by now, y'all already know y'all could drop links and show each other some love in here. And word, what's going on, my guy? And James, hopefully, man, hopefully you feeling better, man. Glad that you back, man. You family, bro. We was all, we all praying for you. We had fun yesterday in that club, man. You left me stranded, man. All these darn women and disrespecting me yesterday in the club, man. My body hurt. Nah, but it's all good. It's all good though. As long as you're getting better, speedy recovery, man, that's the most important thing. And again, for everybody, just take care of your health. It's the most important thing you should be worried about. That should be the worst of anything to worry about is your health. Forget the stupidness. Like, I'm serious. Forget the stupidness. You worried about killing somebody, and guess what? You can end up getting killed. If not by a gun, you can end up getting killed by unknown health reasons, and you don't even know it. See, that's why I'm telling people. Like, it's some things you need to be blessed and be thankful for while you are hit. Telling you, some people didn't get a chance to wake up, and for specific reasons. You know, but guess what, Craig? You got people who do be in their own lane and still get issues. Why? Because you get senseless ignorance around. Look how many innocent people again lost their lives going to specific events or doing something that they thought was good. People gone before their time. So I'm saying you got to think about that in the highest remorse. Like, yeah, you don't necessarily have to be in one lane for some BS to happen. It can happen. I know, James, you good, bro. Told you, man. Speedy recovery. Don't worry about it. You good. Tamika, what's going on, baby? See you up in here. You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Letitia, what's going on, baby? Oh, don't worry. I got something for y'all. Don't worry. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. I forgot. I forgot. Let me lighten the mood real quick. I told you, man. I told you he be spotting the ops. See that? He spotting the ops on you. Don't worry. He's Craig, that's a whole boy again. That you keep it's the 80th time you call my dog a girl, bro. It's a whole boy, son. It's still good though. It's all good. It's all good. No, but again, we just gotta look at the bigger, brighter side of things. And again, I'm promoting that. If you ain't gonna fight, I don't think y'all should fight at all. Period. You're not going, to, and especially if it's a one-on-one situation. It don't need to be a million people around instigating and wanting to just jump in to be a part of something. You want to be a part of something, make sure both of these people keep their lives so they can both go home to their families. How about that one? If you can't do that, I don't think y'all should be a part of any type of ignorance or negativity like that. This is what's causing a lot of distraction, a lot of unnecessary death, and we losing out on a lot of things that we know we could be definitely great in already. Nah, you good, Craig. You know I'm messing with you, son. You know I'm messing with you, son. I'm feeling good today. I'm saddened, but I'm feeling good today. You know, I think that's something to really think about for some of them. What's more important, my reputation or my freedom? I think that's going to be a good topic for discussion. That might actually be the topic of discussion tonight. What is more important to some of the people? I'm gonna ask that question to everybody. I know I'm gonna get some good answers from some. I'm not gonna get some good ones from a lot. Big facts, Letitia. That's a whole fact. But you got people out there that's moving like that. Not just the elderly, they doing that to anybody. Let's keep this real. This is why I said I think I'm gonna do this tonight, definitely. And I'm gonna set this time reminder. Um, there are some things that should never be done. And honestly, if you stoop in that low, then you the lowest of the low, period. I'll call it like I see it. I think that's ill fated and that's ill natured. And like I said, at some points, you end up getting what's coming back to you. That karma. Don't forget that part. Because at the end of the day, what you just did, especially if it's to the elderly, that's somebody, mother, grandmother, they don't know how they gonna react. And you gonna reap what you sow when you do stuff like that. I try to tell a couple of these kids the other day, I said, y'all, I know y'all moving like a little unit. Y'all ain't getting into much. Y'all just wild. Like most kids. They wild, they hyper, but they ain't doing no craziness. I told them, I said this to be wary because you want to have other groups of kids sometimes. And, the main thing to remember is just if y'all all can come together as a unit and just chill out, chill out. Y'all don't need to fight. Y'all don't need to fight. And don't be out here doing stuff like you think you grown because I'll come back to hit you too. 702, what's going on, baby? Yeah, Letitia, that same thing with the teens and the kids. Sometimes it's like it'll be a little bit of everything. It'd be like, yo, like, are you kidding me? But again, in some instances, a lot of y'all gonna have to start being more prepared because it's obvious. Some people might actually get the message and start getting back to the old ways of life. Everybody else, you might have to actually do what's necessary just to preserve life. And I'm sorry to say it that way. It's sad because, again, what level of thinking are you thinking to accomplish by moving the way you move? What accomplishments are you thinking of making, period? You're not making too much of an accomplishment if you're thinking the first thing I gotta do is my pride is telling me to kill this person. No, my pride shouldn't even be a thing. The only time I say I have pride is if I did something that I know is unique, something that was, beneficial, and it was something that felt good spiritual. That's the only pride I should have. Pride that I did something good for the world or for at least the people around me. That should be the only pride I have. Pride that I achieved something without quitting. Not pride because you felt the type of way, you felt disrespected, you felt punked. Like, come on now. Or not doing something because you feel like, oh, these people are weak and you can just do it now. Because again, that has dire consequences. You want to have people that's not tolerating and taking certain things from anybody. But this is what I'm saying. You got to start having them talks. Like I told them youngins the other day, I said, even though you ain't doing nothing, just make sure y'all not getting into nothing y'all shouldn't be getting into. You damn well your parents love you and they doing the best for you. So shoot, you should be doing the best for them at least. So, but that's why I'm saying it does start with just showing a good light on things. Again, you don't have to be a perfect example of everything. You could try to set a perfect example. You should just have common morals and decency. Certain things that shouldn't be said around them, don't say it around them. Don't do it around them, and that's it. And even if they happen to come across that while you teach them. Once they done repeated something, look, you teach them something. I done watched some old folks grab some kids up when they heard them say something like, hold on, what you know about that? Where you learned that from? I know they ain't from your parents. Where you learned it from? Who told you that? I was just like, I forgot. That's how one of my peoples found out the real actualization on how the hell life is created. That question that all these kids we're gonna ask at some point. How did I get here? How was life created? Don't lie to them talking about some damn stuff. I'm sorry. They gonna sit you down and tell you the truth. That's exactly what that dude did. Oh, you think you know? Come here, let me talk to you real quick. Let me tell you what this is since you think you know it. And like most kids, they ran away. Like, oh no, it ran away. Yeah, like be mindful again of what you saying around these kids and what you doing around these kids. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have an open panel discussion tonight. And apologies last night. I was going to have the open panel, and now listen, between the traffic at work and then just I actually went supporting a few people. Now listen, I said I was going to make up for it anyway. So, and I will be doing this open panel tonight, definitely. Marlene, what's going on, baby? But yeah, I'm gonna throw a couple things out there again tonight because again, we got to get to some sort of peace and common ground. But once you do that, I think it'll be a little bit better. Because again, this is why we getting significant spikes in crimes and everything else. Because some people are just doing the utmost, and some of it, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is some of the youth out here. They are wilding out for respect, just like some of the adults is wilding out for respect. The young adults, at least, y'all wilding, man. No doubt, Craig. I hear you, bro. Hopefully, you have a good one too, man. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying their weekend or planning for their weekends. Whatever you might have planned, just make sure you safe. Just make sure you blessed and just enjoy yourself. Take some pictures, eat some food. Same old, same old. Live life. That's it. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to do this open panel thing. Y'all more than welcome to hit it. I just those couple stories right there. Well, the only thing that kind of gave me some sort of hope was the first one about mandatory DNA testing, and they already got passed in one state. So I think that's good. Like I said, at least this way this saves people from costly mistakes that could cost them. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Again, that's the most important thing that should happen. I feel honestly it's going to already happen state to state. But it's beneficial because again, why get pinned with kids if it's not yours? Again, give people an option before you just try to pin something on them. And I think that's something that should actually, and I think it's also an offense, or they're gonna make it an offense if you do so. So imagine if you just try to pin kids on somebody and they come to find out it's not. Now you done messed yourself up. Now you gonna have to do some time. That's what I'm saying. It's like, come on now. If you're not gonna be real with somebody, then don't try to pin nothing on them neither. Don't pin nothing on them if you ain't gonna be real. Sorry. And if you are doing stuff like that along those lines, then yeah, you definitely need to suffer some sort of consequence. Definitely, just think about that. How you feel comfortable lying to somebody and trying to pin something on them that's not theirs. You trying to get them to gain responsibility that's not theirs. First of all, it's your responsibility to find out who exactly you laid up with. And if you know who you laid up with, then you need to go get them tested and then follow the proceedings if you feel this is what you're going to do. But some won't do it because guess what? They already know what it is and they know them people ain't going to be responsible regardless. But yet, in that same token, you don't pin that on somebody. You let somebody choose if that's what they're going to do. It's just that simple. You are supposed to give people a choice. It's a few things I'm really going to throw up in here, but I might have to do that on another note though. I gotta be mindful because again, I already know how this is to a degree. You can't say but so much without saying so much. So, a lot of people miss that. They missed that boat, Craig. They missed that boat. Definitely hope that you feel better too, James. Like I said, speedy recovery. Speedy recovery to everybody who might be going through it health wise right now. You know, anybody that's felt, anybody that's missing, we already know what it is. We praying that you get fast and speedy recovery and just, get your health back. That's the most important thing. That boat comes back around ever too late to get in the boat. Nah, you right, Craig. I mean, I'm saying, but some people gonna miss that boat, man. Oh, you already know, James. Come on, man. You fan, man. You fan, regardless of everything. You fan. I do that with everybody in here, man. Anytime I know y'all missing, or anytime I feel anything, I know what it is, man. That's just me. Y'all the people, so I'm gonna never be phony. Look, that's the thing, though, Craig. It's about change. It's about changing. Like not everybody gonna move perfect. There's some people that's moving wild crazy now, but at some point they end up waking up to the realization that they got something better. For some of them, it is when you end up finding out you got kids on the way, or you might have a kid on the way. I've seen some people change because the kid was involved. Oh no, I gotta be a stand up. I gotta do what I gotta do. You got those who have them and still don't care. They still live crazy. They still feel like things can't happen. But they're gonna go through a lot. Mountain man, what's going on, my guy? Serious, what's going on, baby? Again, you really need to think and think clearly before you do things. Now, again, it's all right if you made a mistake, but don't make a mistake and try to cost somebody else their life or their livelihood because you couldn't see it for what it is. And again, you gotta just be real with somebody. But again, it also starts with responsibility. Be responsible in what you're doing. Fellas, wrap it up. Ladies, I would say the same thing. If he ain't wrapped up, then do what you gotta do. It's just about it. Just be safe and cautious. Mo, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. On top of the afternoon, to everybody on my side. Top of the morning, everybody on the west. And top of the evening to everybody in the UK and Spain and everywhere else. And you already know. But just think, you got to be responsible. The most responsible thing to do, though, is just keep yourself preserved as much as possible. But then again, you're going to make whatever moves you make and make sure it's not costly moves. You have to take that into, you know, pure consideration at the end of the day. You get one shot at trying to build something or do something great. And not saying it could be multiple shots at doing something, but your first shot really should count for something. Even if you ain't going all the way through with things, okay, guess what? I know where I'm at. I'll come back around to it and I can definitely make it happen. But don't waste time either. Find something that's working for you. In the same token, if you gonna move crazy, you out here wilding for respect, okay. Just know what comes behind that. But then again, you still have to be responsible. You the ones that shoot. You the one that's making that costly decision, and now a child is involved. You got to take responsibility and accountability. Remember that part, and don't throw it on somebody again because you feel it's the most responsible or you feel this person comes close to. No. Mookie, what's going on? That's what I'm saying. You gotta appreciate everything in life. And not even that, when you lying and you placing that type of responsibility on somebody that's not theirs, you also lying to your kids and you messing them up and setting them up for failure. Because in that same token, you're not telling them who they father is. And yes, I'm speaking to some of these irresponsible women. All the real women, y'all moving the way y'all supposed to be moving. I respect that. Anita, what's going on, baby? Hope all is well with you. Again, just you know, while you able to, enjoy the fruits of labor and also the fruits of life. Listen, try to be the best person you can. Everybody's gonna make mistakes, but it shouldn't be a mistake where it's costly. And if you made a mistake like that, then now you have to bear the burden. At least until it's near time to put it to rest finally. You know, everybody can change one way or another. Again, it is all up to you though. You're not taking that time. You're not taking the clear notion to just say, you know what, I messed up. Let me see if I can correct at least some of it so it won't be as bad. Because again, you got to think about it. The offspring of what counts after that. It's not just about you no more. It's about you and your kid. And if you're not going to be real with your kid and tell them the truth about everything, you're setting them up for doing it. That's what I'm saying. Just think before you do. That's just like if I was in my prime young stages again and I knew half of the stuff I know now, I'd have been definitely wilding. But I'd have been honest with it. I still would have been doing the same thing, strapped up. Nah, this ain't it. I'm not setting myself up for this. And I'd have definitely been making sure. But then again, you got to look at it. You got some people that are doing devious things too. So you gotta be careful on your decisions again. That's what I'm saying. You gotta put that into the serious motions right there. Again, when you are bringing life into the world, you have to be responsible and accountable for every way that you move because they are going to follow everything that you do to a degree because they're getting the inspiration to carve out their own personalities, their own finding way of life. It's really about it though. Just get along with that. Um, like I said, for those who might have just been tuning in, I'm definitely going to have this open panel tonight. Apologies for last night. But we did have some fun. I ain't gonna lie. I did the club a little bit late, but we rocked out. And I definitely, I'm feeling the type of way on you again because you wanna see things change for the greater, but most we can do is try to make some changes for the common good at least. And it's crazy because again, you got people who are not using their full potential. They're not using their brain to really think outside of the box. It's like you're stuck in something and you feel like you can't pull yourself out, but you could easily have the right type of help to help you get up out of it if you're allowing the help to proceed yourself. No, Letitia, I think one state already said that. They said that it's going to be mandatory. You're not going to be signing no birth certificate until you get that damn DNA. So Or if they find out that the person you was saying is the kid is father and they not, guess what? You're gonna get a good offense for that. You're lying to people. Like, stop doing that. This is what I'm saying. There's certain things that was implemented. I'm sorry, I feel the type of way only because it was certain things that was implemented for y'all. And then look, now it's backfiring to a degree. These are things that I know some of y'all didn't push for, but then again, you kind of did. I say you got to get the structure back in order. Big facts though. You ain't wrong about that, Craig. And yeah, we definitely rocked out, Tanya. Yeah, we definitely rocked out. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do this again today. Um, Again, some people gotta understand you can't be making irresponsible decisions on any angle because those irresponsible decisions at some point catch up to you. I appreciate you, Anita, but I hope all is well with you though. Um, we missed you, baby. Definitely missed you in the club yesterday. Yeah, for those, yeah, I can catch that replay. And I gotta read what copyright I just got. Hold on one second, y'all. That's for something else. Huh? I ain't new. Oh yeah, you spin the block. Spin it one more time. Yeah, like, yeah, I know, son. Plantation time. DJ is what's going on, my guy? No, I understand, Anita. Like I said, just I was praying for everybody. Trust me. Like I said, everybody that's going through something right now, just healing prayers. Trust me, I'm on it. Wait a minute, wait. Anita, I'm gonna be petty, right? I'm supposed to be mad. Wait, let me wait, y'all. Let me wait. If she's be petty today. I like it. I like it. Nah, just like I said, healing prayers though, definitely. I know what's what with some of y'all, so trust me. Don't think I don't pay attention. I pay attention, but I don't pay attention. But I still pay attention. Yeah, I know I messed you up a little bit, but I don't care. Um, nah, but like I said, oh shoot, they running down on somebody already. Oh snap! Live from Action Nate News. Yeah, boys running down. CC, what's going on, baby? Anita, come on, you know how it is. We always look. We pray for everybody over here. When we know some of y'all sick down and out, we hit. Like I said, this is like a family based structure right here. Marlene, I ain't messing with you. She said, put them in jail. No, but this is what I'm saying. No, though. There's some people just don't understand that your consequences for making the wrong decisions. A lot of times, going to be some ill stuff. Why put yourself through that? And some people are going to have to learn the hard way just to make that change. That's the sad part about it. But again, hopefully for those who might just be stuck in the middle and really just not sure where they're going, hopefully some of y'all will wake up to the consequences and wake up to the realization that some things you're not going to be able to get away with. And even if you are lucky to get away with something, you should have took a lesson with you on that because that's going to carve out your personality in life. Definitely appreciate you, serious. Yeah, you been going in, baby. Appreciate all my mods. Appreciate all of y'all for real. Not mods, y'all fans for real. Appreciate y'all all. I'm just always gonna be real like that. Man, that's what we gotta implement. But see, that's the thing too. Again, Craig, the only thing I feel eerie about is because you're gonna still have people that do stuff like that. But if they do implement this state to state and worldwide, that could be something beneficial. Only because now, look, you irresponsible and trifling women ain't gonna be able to lie and put something on nobody. I'm sorry, that's irresponsible and trifling when you putting kids on somebody else. And fellas is irresponsible for y'all to just be running around slinging everything raw and not being protected. Again, you have to think if you're not planning on building, growing with this person forever, then strap up. Period. Like there should be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, we know it ain't always 100% guaranteed. You better have extra. Telling this is why we have so much broken family structure too. Too many people making costly mistakes in that bedroom. Too many people pinning stuff on the wrong people. Too many kids are getting hurt and lied to and confused, and that's becoming a problem. Bring back the morality and responsibility on things, and that's it. I don't know. This it boggles my mind though. Again, irresponsibility sometimes at its best. Is it trying to rain? Oh, I think it's trying to rain on me, y'all. Yeah. I feel like another one of those days. God gonna feel it for me today. But I'm telling you, not everybody it is trying to rain. I felt it. Let's see how far this goes though. It's light. It's light. It's still a blessed day. Still see part of the sun, y'all. But again, you want to have a equal balance in life, and the real consequences behind irresponsible decisions, you're gonna have to deal with those. You can't lie to your kids neither. Even if you have made a mistake, you can't lie to your kids, man. Oh, I know that part too, Mo. I told you, I knew a couple people like that. Just was straight up daycare centers. That's what they was called. Like that's all you was doing was laying up and having kids and using the system one way or another. Then you got those who just they made an irresponsible mistake. They know for a fact who the person is, and instead of them trying to take it to them, no, they gonna take it to somebody they think they last had an interaction with and try to pin it on them. Definitely appreciate y'all for dropping links and showing love in here. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was definitely good people in here, supporters and content creators. See, I'm all for the building again. I'm all for the structure, and that's what I'm gonna continue to keep here. Um, Mo, I know. Trust me, sis. Look, I know. And you figure some people would, say, all right, you know what? Let me change for the better. Let me just move on. But then again, you got some people that just want to be irresponsible because again, it starts from home. It starts from what was being taught, who was teaching them, who actually had, you know, who had supervision over them, what they was learning, if they was learning something at all. Some people don't learn nothing; they just learn raw. I'm telling you, it's a lot of multiple factors that could be attacked because again, we have people who have come from those parts, and in the same token, they managed to come out all right. Like I said, I've seen people come from drug infested homes, drug infested generations, and they became the generation that made something happen. Yeah, it's trying to rain hard now, baby. Tanya, I wish I could, baby. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it down that way. Come on. Let me do my fat rain dance. Let's send it back down there. Definitely shout out to all all the members of the eulogy family. And shout outs to everybody. Y'all making it possible, and y'all know what the mission is. It's just bringing that real spill to the world that's needed. Mary B, what's going on, baby? Hope all is well with you too. Man, listen. Hopefully, all of y'all enjoying y'all Thursdays. I'm mad as it feel like a Friday and it's not, but that's me just rushing to the next day. But you can't do that neither. You can't rush nothing in life, including the days. But again, tonight I am going to do this open panel discussion. I'm gonna try to set this time for a certain time. If not, could be a little later. Might not be too late, but you know, we're gonna definitely have this talk. There's a few things that definitely need to be discussed because again, we got to get down to some sort of common ground and some sort of common answers that we can start implementing. Because it's sad how things are just being portrayed in life, and then we got the youngins following behind it. No doubt, Mary. No doubt. Sickum, what's going on, my guy? Oh, definitely. Letitia, if you could do me a favor, I know you probably got it. If you can, shout outs to Miss 504. Shout outs to all the real ones that actually, rock with me, let me come up, let me just speak my mind in the chat, especially when there's things going on. Like y'all know what it is. Ain't nothing but love. I met some of y'all from her. Again, it goes to show you, like, I ain't that well off when it comes to just things I'm going to be adamant on. I'm going to speak on. But that's the main thing too. Don't sign nothing you don't feel good on, but also don't sign nothing that you don't know. If you honestly don't know what's what, don't sign it. Even the simplest contract. If you don't know what you signing, you don't know what you setting yourself up for. That's like even down with music to a degree. Certain contracts you know for a fact is gonna be trash, but don't sign it. That's it. Again, you gotta think before you do. It's really about it. Yeah, I hear you, Letitia. But like I said, they already implemented it in one state, and it'll only be a matter of time if they actually approve it in all states. But you are right in that instance too. Lab testing, DNA, all of that don't matter. Make sure that you not getting set up for failure, especially if you ain't prepared for it. Because you have some people who think that this is what it is, and come to find out that's not what it is, and that can damage somebody's psyche to think that I'm with you this long. I'm thinking these kids is mine. They not. Or whether I've done a whole bunch for them or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that you would sit there and lie and put that on somebody that says value. Just try to come back into that conscious. That's it. Come back into that conscious way of living. You know, you wouldn't want nobody pinning something false on you. So why would you do that to somebody else? That's a question that you should be asking. Would you want somebody to pin a murder on you and knowing you ain't do it? I don't think you would. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I got you. Yeah, I'm trying to get about this. I feel like it's about to rain hard in a minute. Right now, it's like, give me a second. Make sure I ain't messing. Give me 1 second. The link is dropped, though. Yeah, I learned something. I learn something every day, baby. Cause see, when conversations like this be happening, I think that's what I'm just gonna be doing to a degree. Let you sit back in the shadows for real and watch. Cause my spider senses always tingle around this time for some reason. But I still feel like this. Make better decisions in life. You know, stop making costly decisions and stop just moving off of emotions. Stop moving off of impulse. That will be a downfall a lot of times. I don't know if I like you like that, Sickum. What you want, man? What you want? What up?
Hey, what's going on, bro? Hey man, forgive me. Nate, man.
Good?
I lost my mama, man.
Oh shoot. Damn, sick. Yo, condolences, bro. Oh man.
Hey man, I just like listening to me, man. I just like it's not to me. I like listening to you, bro. Uh, for your age, man, you got a lot of wisdom and knowledge, bro. I lost my mama, man. I ain't tell nobody nothing, man. I ain't say that, but I just want you to know, man. My mama, man, she was 83 years old, bro. Hey man,
Wow,
forgive me,
bro.
man, for coming on your panel like this, bro. But I just like talking to you, bro.
Bro, you good, man. Listen, man. Listen, I can feel your pain right now. And it could again condolences to you and the family, bro. Trust me, I know. Listen, you talking to somebody that has dealt with it. Like I said, we've had two anniversaries. You know, trust me, I already know. I already know how it is. I got my mom's anniversary coming next month. My pop's anniversary just passed on the 4th, bro. So trust me, I know, man. Listen, you know, and I can be honest with you. I feel your mom's lived a golden life because some people ain't even making it past 50, bro. And that's just real, bro. But again, condolences, bro. I feel your pain, bro. And you already know, man. You family. Like I tell everybody, man.
Yeah,
What
man.
affects one affects everybody, bro. We here.
Hey man, Nate, man, I'm a good dude, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? You up north, man, I'm down south, bro. But I can tell, man, just by the way you talk, man, I know you got a good spirit, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man, for the condolences, bro. I appreciate you, man. Not my mama, man.
Yeah, man.
I miss her, Nate. I miss her, bro.
Trust me, man. Listen, I know. Listen, I have days like that. I have days like that when I really just and I don't really cry. I just it'll be tears shedded. But that's because like I said I went through a whirlwind of emotions after my mom. I'm telling you, my mom was like the domino effect. You know, close friend of the family died a couple of days before the birthday. Then had another close friend died during Hurricane Sandy. Like, bro, I had death around me, especially those who either watched me come out the womb or was close to me, even in age. Passed away from 2012 to 2014, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Every other day I was in this damn funeral home out here in my area. So trust me, I know.
Yeah,
I
bro.
be feeling, but the main thing to remember is she did live life. She loved you. She took care of you. And she's still here, bro. She might not be here in the physical, but she's here, bro. And she's definitely watching you. And she's proud of you, man.
Real
Same thing
talk,
I
bro.
said about my parents, bro. They not here, but they proud of me, man. They see what the hell I became from not knowing nothing to becoming something. So again, you gotta be able to hold that good old spirit to her, man. Always remember the good times and just keep
Yeah,
her legacy going. That's it, bro.
yeah, bro. I appreciate you, man. I just want you to know, man. Some people, man, they ain't used to hearing this, man. But even though you and I never met in life, man. But Nate, I'm gonna say this to you, bro. I love you, man. You my brother, man.
Nah, man, love you too, man. Listen, man, ain't nothing wrong, man. Like I said, there's always gonna be brotherly love. I do that to everybody, man. I know how to uplift, man. Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, we all need some uplifting because we all go through the same trials and tribulations, and we all go through the ups and downs of life. Like I said, I wasn't expecting that 2 year span to be what it was, especially when it was people that was looking up, but they was looking at me like a younger brother. So like I said, I had people that I know should have been here that's not even that older than me or they're around the same age and they ain't even here. But like I said, I carry the torch for all those people that ain't here. Because those
Yeah,
are the
bro.
ones a lot of times that knew what it was and they already seen something great. Even if I didn't see it, they seen something great coming out of it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You on point on that, man. Hey, man, you know I rock with Armando, man. I haven't told him yet, man, but I'm gonna tell him next time he go live, man. I'm gonna go on the panel, man. I tell everybody, man. What's been going on, man. Because I've been in and out, man, over there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really know, man, what's been going on with me, man. But I'm gonna let everybody know, bro. But I had to come and let you know, Nate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let Armando know, man.
Yeah, man. Man, listen, man. We all here for you, and like I said, you definitely you just gotta be real with the people that's definitely been real with you, bro. Like I said, this is like a family structure over here, so
I
what
know,
affects one
I know.
affects everybody. Like I said, we all go through it, man. But the main thing to remember again, bro, you just gotta keep her legacy strong and just keep it moving.
Real
And
talk, man.
again, she loved you, bro.
Yeah,
That's more than some people can say because you got people who never knew parents or never knew what was what, and they ain't feel that love.
yeah,
So you was blessed to have her while she was here, and you
yeah,
made everything work.
yeah. Hey Nate, again, man. I mean, every time I come over here, man, your chat, man. Everybody who listen to you and everything, bro. Your chat. They always show me love, man. So that's why I saw, the notification, everything that you was on live. So I just had to come over here, man. Just to let y'all know, bro. Okay.
No doubt, bro. Man, listen, take your time, heal, but definitely make sure you let Armando and whoever else know that need to
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
like I said, we here for you, bro. And if you need to pop up again, bro, you more than welcome. You already know that, man.
I
Family.
already know, Nate. I already know, bro. I already know, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Peace and blessings, man, to you and your family. And to your chat, bro. You got some beautiful people, man. In your chat, bro, who listen to you, Nate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure, man. Your family beautiful as well, my brother. Real talk, man. I'm a loner, Nate. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loner, man, down here, man. I'm in my 50s, Nate. I'm 56 years old, bro. And
Yeah.
yeah, man. So there are people, man. I had to cut out, bro. And you know, I'm a loner, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's good, man, to be on social media, on this app and everything, man, and connect, with people, man, who 100, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I came over here, man. Man, bro, I wouldn't have never done, nothing like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know your spirit, Nate. You got a good spirit, bro. You got a
Yeah.
great spirit, brother. Keep doing what you doing, Nate. Keep doing what you doing, bro. I mean, I don't know your beliefs or anything like that, man, but I believe in the creator, man, of heaven and earth, man. And
Yeah.
according to my beliefs, man, his hand on you, bro. He ain't done with you, Nate. Hey, bro, he ready to bless you, man. You ain't seen nothing yet, Nate. It's coming, bro. You a good dude, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Yeah, man.
Nah, I mean, I'm saying, I believe in that higher power. Like I said, I
Right,
don't follow a
right.
religion system. I
Yeah, I
just
feel you.
believe
I
in
feel
a
you.
higher power. No,
Yeah,
I'm saying I just believe in a higher power and all because again, there's things that we know for a fact we don't control.
yeah. Real
Hold
talk.
on, Tori, what's going on, baby?
Yeah, but you ain't seen nothing yet, bro. It's coming, man. Real talk, man. Hey, man. Hey, cut me a check, man, when it come now.
I think about it. I think about it. That might run you about twelve
Hey,
dollars. I
hey,
don't know.
hey,
I
hey, Nate, send me a cash app, bro.
don't know. That might run you about $12. I don't know.
But it's coming, brother. I'm telling you, man, it's going to come, bro. Real talk, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for allowing me, to you know, you know, express my feelings and everything, brother. Again, man, I love you, Nate. Hey, man, peace and blessings to you and your family, man. To the chat, peace and blessings to you all. I love all y'all. Real talk. Thank you, bro.
Nah, you more than welcome, bro. Man, listen, the love is always reciprocated back. That's how we do it.
Yeah,
Lady,
real
what's going
talk.
on, baby?
All right, brother. All right, man.
All right, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out, bro. Hey, man, but I'll be back again, bro.
Yeah, you always more than welcome, bro. If you need to come vent, you already know what it is, bro. You more than welcome, man. Like I said, it's the family, man. The panel ain't just for the discussions. That's for anything, man. This is like a healing factor out here. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'll be okay. Hey, oh, one more thing I want to share with you, man. Hey, man, I'm done with that beef sector, bro. I'm done with it, man. I don't want it no
yeah,
more. Yeah, I'm done with it, Nate. Yeah, yeah,
down with the
yeah,
beef sector.
yeah, man. I'm done with it, bro. Real talk. I'm gonna make a video. I made a couple of them already, bro, but I'm gonna make one more video, man. Just to express, where I'm at, in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? Since my mom in the past and everything, bro. So, uh, I'm just not with all that beefing, man. I'm not with it no more, brother, because I'm not really that type of guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nice man. A nice, loving man, bro. You know what I'm saying? And but I ain't no punk at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I just know me, Nate, and I'm done with that beefing, man. I'm finished with it, bro.
I don't blame you, man. Listen, man. Listen, you got more in life than worry about than just beefing with people all day, man. My
Yeah,
son,
yeah,
right now, listen. Use your energy for something greater. You never know what's around the corners, man. If you just
real talk.
focusing on negativity all day.
Yeah, man, because you absolutely on point about that, man. Because I don't want to get to a point, man. I become toxic, man. Um, toxic towards people I don't know. You know what I'm saying, Nate?
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
don't
man,
need it.
come on. Yeah. Go ahead,
Nah, you
bro.
definitely don't need it, bro. Nah, you don't need it, man. Listen, man, you got
Yeah,
enough to
man.
worry about as it is, man. Focus your energy, like I said. Keep your mama legacy going.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
focusing on life and just move accordingly. That's it. You good.
Real talk, bro. Real talk. Hey, Nate, man. Again, man. Appreciate you, bro. Love you, bro. All
Late too, man. You more than welcome, bro.
right, bro.
Definitely appreciate Sikkim for popping in. Definitely, man. And again, prayers to everybody again who just lost somebody recently. You know, oh yeah, and again, prayers to Angel. Again, for some who might not be aware, Angel she had two deaths in the family, brother and her uncle. So, you know, and prayers to everybody that has been going through it, health wise or just going through it as far as death. The main thing to remember is keep yourself strong. You know, try to remember everything that you can, keep the spirit going, and just try to hold the torch for them. That's the most you could possibly do. But you always gonna get good, strong conversations like this over here, and you always gonna get some sort of healing. And that's for anybody. If you have to come up here and let out something, you're more than welcome. Again, I'm not a messed up individual. I just don't mess around with too much stupidity. But I know most of y'all that do it, depending, y'all always got something that y'all bring to the people. So, that's more important. Willis, what's going on, my guy? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this? Shouts to Papa Will. I think Papa Will just did an upload. But again, just live your life the best way you can. And, just focus on the positive. Focus on the greatness. Focus on that. You usually about good. And one thing to remember again is just, be responsible. Responsibility and accountability goes hand in hand. Definitely does. And you just gotta be setting yourself for the right path. That's it. Again, see something greater. Be something greater. Show the blueprints to the world and the future behind it. This is how it's always gonna be. Y'all know me already. I ain't changing, ain't going outside no parameters. I'm doing nothing I don't need to just to speak to the people. I wouldn't care if one person listened or 1,000 people listen. It didn't matter to me. Again, the numbers don't really make sense to me at all anyway. So I'm more just focused on the growth aspect of everything. You know, not just grow financially, but grow, period. Grow spiritually. Grow somewhere where you know for a fact you want to be in control of your destination. And when you finally sit down at your destination, you can start really bearing the fruits of the labor and enjoying them too. Sikkim, you already know what it is, bro. Like I said, we fan, bro. We here. It's how we do it over here. We don't. I say something not mean. I don't know what everybody else be doing, but look at you, looking like you did something guilty already. Look at you. Look
I've been thinking about that shit all morning.
Oh man. Uh huh. You look like you did something guilty too. Uh
Trying to
huh.
hurry up because you gotta go back to work. What up?
Oh, you look what, half an hour break? Oh. I'm bad, y'all talking to my god sister and stuff. Nah, but again, I'm outside, like I said. It ain't gonna be nothing for me to bring a conversation that's needed because again, when you actually peeping what's going on, you have something to talk about. Even when you indulge, you have something to talk about. Sometimes you're gonna have to cut people off. That's the one thing you're gonna have to do in life. Sometimes you have to cut certain people off, especially if they not bringing you no spiritual happiness or beneficial growth or even beneficial advice. They not necessary because again, they either gonna leech or they gonna pull you down because they ain't trying to pull themselves up. Can't have that. Uh-oh. Oh, my dance partner in crime. What's going on, baby?
Hey Nate, hey Trash.
What's going on, Marlene?
No, not much. I just came up here to say I love the message
How
today.
you doing?
It's a lot of craziness going on in these streets and in real life. You just have to maintain your own positivity. That's something that you have to be in control of. You can't allow other people who are negative or crazy, weird, or got mental illness to get you wrapped up in theirs. So, I just try my best to just, be myself, be happy regardless of the situation or what other people are doing and saying. But it's tough sometimes because like you be about to catch a case behind some people. But I'm not going to let nobody get me incarcerated. But I just wanted to tell you about a situation. School just started back today, and you see the parents go in, they drop off their kids, and this is the first, well, it probably has been existing for a long time, but I'm seeing a lot of men, they're representing for their kids. I saw a lot of fathers dropping off their kids to school today, and I got to say, shout out to the men, being a good father. Um, they don't always get highlighted in the best light. So I love to see that positive message. I was shaking all of their hand this morning because they always say that there's no good fathers out there, and especially no good black fathers. And I saw some today.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's always good to protect your peace, but also just like I said, you observe certain things. And some people don't get painted in the best of lights, but when it's all said and done, the actual truth and the actual numbers speak for itself. Like there are some ones who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they're going through specific situations they necessarily don't have to.
Mhm.
So you gotta be responsible again, no matter what you're doing in life, even when it's involving kids.
Yes, yes, exactly. And that's why I always say, you have to protect your own peace. That's not nobody's job but yours. And people will want what they want. People want to engage with you because they're miserable individuals or because they just messed up in the head. But I don't go back and forth with people. I'm grown over here. You need to go and work on your own self. I'm about my business. So I just came up here to say, keep doing what you're doing, Nate, and stay positive. Keep spreading the good message.
Oh, no doubt. You already know that. You already know that, Marlene. I ain't got no choice. Again, I got two spirits that are nagging me day in and day out. So, like I said, until they stop talking to me, which I highly doubt they will, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. 'Cause I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing that. Like I said, I'm holding the torch for everybody that I knew for a fact would have been definitely been on board with me right now with this. So this for them. This is for y'all too. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All love. Okay. Peace to the chat. Bye.
Don't worry, Marlene. I'm gonna get my dance for you later. I might open the club later. I might open the club later.
All right.
All
Bye.
right now. Shout outs to Marlene for popping in. Um, Definitely appreciate all y'all for tuning in. That's what I'm saying. Some men don't get painted in the best light, and they be the ones that actually are doing and trying to, build the branches that needed to be built and keep them sturdy. And if you got good men out there who are doing what they're doing, I don't care what situation it is. Let them be fathers. Let them do what they do. The more you keep them interacting with the kids, the more the kids are going to feel it. Tell them. You got some good men who are definitely doing what they're doing, and you got some slime balls. I'm sorry. And it's the same way with women. You got some good ones who are holding the fort down and being truthful and doing what they're doing, and you got those who are being slime balls. So it's a hit and miss on all angles. But again, be responsible. Be responsible for the decisions that you make in life, especially if they are kids involved. You know, you know what to cut off. You know what to keep around you, and that should be the most important thing. Like I knew what to cut off, and I knew what to keep around me. And look, we still building, we still growing. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do. But tonight, I'm definitely gonna do that open panel, y'all. Y'all know me. I'm about to figure out lunch in a little bit. But I had to chime in with y'all since I didn't get a chance to chime in with y'all last night. And again, appreciate y'all for rocking out in the club. Yeah, I gotta read what copyright. I just got a copyright. I don't know what song it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. But all in all, I do hope all y'all being blessed today. And like I said, hopefully y'all prepared for y'all weekends. No matter what you got planned, make sure that you're safe and that you know, just being observant of everything. We got too much weirdness going on, and you need to keep yourself preserved at all times. That is the most important key. So I'm gonna continue to just do what I've been doing. There is no stopping that because I see the mission. I see it's something greater than me. So no matter where the destination takes me, I know it's going to take me somewhere prosperous. It's going to definitely take the people with me too. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. And I had to change my mind now. It's really starting to rain hard. Damn it. I wanted to go, oh, man. So what it is, what it is. I guess I'll be staying in. And this is what I'm saying. We bring the best things to light. That's it. Um, all in all, though, I am about to get the hell about this rain. Uh, I could be back on the back with some music, definitely. So hopefully, y'all enjoying your mornings, afternoons, and evenings. I gotta also make a couple calls, and I gotta make sure my request papers went in. Oh yeah, got vacation time coming, baby. Make sure they put them dates in. But definitely was a good talk with y'all. I'm gonna definitely get up with y'all in a couple. Let me get myself prepared. Um, and tonight I'll definitely drop this open panel. If I don't drop it before 9, it could be around 10. So we'll definitely be in here. The panel will be open. And again, prayers to those who Again, prayers to those who lost people, you know, and prayers to those who need it health wise. You know, we definitely gonna be here. I'm gonna definitely make the mood a little bit better. But before we get up out of here, somebody say he want to talk to y'all real quick. Say he ain't talk. But like I said, I'll definitely be back. Let me get myself prepared and stuff. We gonna definitely be here. So if y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. And for everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and that'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is keep it real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I'll try to set this music like around 5, definitely around 5-ish. And the opening panel, I'll definitely set that for the night. So y'all more than welcome. But y'all go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Be great. Keep y'all third eye open and stay safe. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.